Okay, so we've now gone ahead and got the entire line cleared and hydrojetted. So we're now going to go ahead and show the cast iron pipe here again that is splitting and cracking on the bottom edge that we could see with our jetter hose when we went through. Here's our little T-junction or Y-junction coming off the back side here. And as soon as we make that turn, there's our hole in our pipe right there. So you can see that black cavern that's on the bottom of the line there. The pipe is completely cracked there. So that's the starting edge right there. And as we back up, we're coming up to our Y fitting. So it's right after the hub of that T-junction. And then there you can see the whole bottom of the pipe is actually rotted out. That's going into the dirt right there, and that's where the jetter hoses and stuff are going in. See how we're going underwater? That's rocks and mud and dirt right there. So we've got a few feet we're going to have to replace a minimum. We're going to go ahead and pause the video and mark this exactly. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try to push by this really quick. So we just came out of that area. Now you can see there's a coupling right here. This is where another piece of pipe is coupling together with the next piece of pipe. So this pipe here looks a little cleaner. Now we know that other pipe is rotted out. We're probably going to assume the whole bottom has gone to that section, and hopefully right here we can tie into a new piece. So we're going to pause the video to locate this. Okay, so we've marked this on the property with some green paint. It's about 1 feet 8 inches deep, so a little over 1.5 feet deep. So again, here's the rotted out section here. We're going to go ahead and pull out the camera out of the line here and just show it above ground so you can see visually where we're at on the property, what needs to be repaired as of right now. So here's the side of the building, and here's this green paint marks you see on the ground. And as it goes across, it goes right over to the edge of this little wood shack. So that green paint mark on the ground, from here to the edge of that little wood vertical shed, that's what needs to be replaced, about a 5-foot section as of right now. So we're going to go ahead and pause the video and fix this piece of pipe, and then we'll record the rest of the pipe showing it's all clear and working. Okay, so we've got our camera right now outside of the pipes, just showing the area that we dug up. So right here next to the building is the pipe that had the hole in the bottom in this trench. Now, right over here, where this cabinet was, where we were hoping to stop, we dug down to the pipe, and there's a hub right here. Kind of hard to see outside, but anyway, then you can see here the top of the pipe is completely cracked and broken. See that fissure line? And now we're over to the corner here where we found it appears to be good pipe after the next hub. And so that's getting close to the other end of this little wooden storage bay. So you can see we're here at the corner of the other little shed that's outside this battery shop. So we're going to go ahead and have to replace, obviously, this piece of pipe here that is cracked on the top that we've uncovered. And that's right after this section here, which has the crack on the bottom of the line, which is the only spot we thought we were going to have to possibly replace that 5-foot section. And then right after this hub, unfortunately, again, that's cracked there. So we just wanted to show that for visual, and we're going to go ahead and pause the video. Okay, we've gone ahead and replaced the pipe underground that was cracking, so we're going to show that from the inside here. This is the clean out into the cast iron. Here's the T-junction with the turn, and right after that, here's our connection that we made with the new plastic. So you can see this is all new plastic black ABS pipe. This is where the pipe was cracked on the bottom for a few feet, and then for another 5 to 6 feet after that was where the top of the pipe was all cracking. We had to chase it all the way down for 10 feet total, and luckily we came to this original section that was repaired previously. So you can see this is plastic. So this is the band where we just connected into. This is plastic to plastic, and then it just goes for 2 feet barely, and it's back to cast iron again. So this cast iron pipe here Here's another turn on the line where it recorrects. This is another Y junction. And then here now the pipe, you can see right here, it is all cracked still. So we do have some cracked pipe. So here's the turn, and right after the turn, as we go down, you can see the bottom of the pipe is cracked right there. So we're going to mark that out on the property. They can use everything in the meantime, but if paper and feces snag on that part of the pipe, it might keep damming and mounding up and lead to more repair that will have to be dug up. So we can see that fissure line running along the bottom. Here we have another hub connection right here. So hopefully it has to be dug up. This part will start to hold. We won't have to keep going. But for now, we're not going to dig up any of that. Now we can see a small little fissure line there as well. So we can see, unfortunately, that the pipe, yep, there, it's all cracked right there on the bottom. So yeah, unfortunately, this line is still all broken. You can see the fissure and cracking all right there. It's a very small edge, but it will possibly stop and hold up feces and paper. You can see the crack on the kind of the right side there. Here we have a hub connection with a little flaking of the cast iron pipe. You can see some more crack line on the bottom right there. Continue down. You can see it's cracking and separating there. So unfortunately the line is still in kind of bad shape, but at least we've got this section completed for tonight, and they can keep using. If it backs up again, then just this is going to need to be replaced. See the crack line on the right and left bottom edges of the pipe there. So you can see it cracking and splitting. So this is crack edges there. We can see all that there on the left. So it is all failing, unfortunately. Now here's the turn that it makes. You can see a little bit of chunk of debris right there. And then as we push through, that's the turn on the line where we just cameraed and jetted up to that point. So the line is clear. It is open and draining. And we're going to go ahead and mark out the path and depth of the pipe one more time for the video recording. And that will complete this for tonight. Okay, so we have this transition turn, again painted with a big circle, and where this makes a left turn, we have it painted on the ground with another line. The pipe is getting close to a little over 2 feet deep, and so we've got about a 40-foot run of pipe that would need to be replaced if this backs up really quick. So we're going to go ahead and pull back on the line. We were right at about 58 feet right here on our counter. And so as we come backwards to the plastic that we just replaced, I believe we were right around that 15 to 18 foot mark. So we're going to go ahead and come back on this just to get our exact counter. So yeah, there's our turn right there. So from 58 feet to about 36. I'm sorry, 26, and as we come back here, here's our plastic. So 24 feet is the counter right here. So we have exactly almost 34 feet, just a little under 40 feet approximately that would need to be replaced, but that turn at the end at 58 feet where it makes the left turn, that fitting's probably going to have to be changed to a long sweep 90 to make it easier for going in reverse, and the fitting's probably cracked as well. So right about 40 feet of pipe would need to be done. So that concludes this recording. The line is all clear and open for now for this property.